Alright, so yesterday was Monday, and you know what that means. 2 new episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, episodes 5 and 6, and let me tell you, this show continues to release bangers. Episode 5, Inquisition, leaves exactly where we left off, with Empire finally arriving to Janix thanks to Two Boots' ass, because Lawson decided to deactivate him before he's going to send the original transmission to the Empire for help, because they couldn't deal with Maul, of course, which he was in fact right, they couldn't. So next thing you know, somebody must have turned him on, and he called the Empire, and they're definitely here, that's for sure. Yes, of course, the Empire takes over the entire planet, which means they shut everything down. Nobody gets in or out of the planet without their say-so. Leads the Empire to the TDF where Lawson works, and they're not exactly happy about it because they had withheld the information from them as soon as possible. Because, hey, how the Empire works is you send it to us right away, otherwise we're going to arrest or kill your ass. Lawson gets sent to interrogation, and he gets interrogated by none other than an Inquisitor whose name is Marak. If you remember, Marak is actually, reminds me of Elden Ring, by the way, but is actually from Ahsoka, and Ahsoka actually kills him, and he turns into some green type of mist, who's also voiced by Sam Witwer, by the way. We don't get to see this interrogation on screen, but we see Marak in other parts of this episode pretty much just going around investigating, especially where the last fight was last episode, where all the saber marks with Maul, and it almost seems like he has Force Echo. Aside from that, Lawson's let go and actually gets to go back home to his son, who's been looking for him this entire episode because Empire's everywhere, and also Devin and her master have also been trying to escape the planet as soon as possible since the Empire's here, but it fails and they're on the run. Actually leads us to the end of the episode where Lawson finds his son with Devin and her master at his house, and he's not too happy about that. Leads us to episode 6, Night of the Hunted, where Lawson and them are talking in his place. He's not exactly happy because he was just interrogated. He doesn't really think they believe him, and he needs them to leave immediately because obviously he has a son and he cares about his son. Next thing you know, the door gets lightsabered open by none other than Marak, because of course he didn't believe Lawson because he has the Force and he can sense when somebody's lying. So they get in a little bit of a fight. Devin's master and him, I keep forgetting his name, that's my bad. They get chased down by some ships though, get shot down. They eventually go to Lawson's contact, which is that purple lady from earlier in the show that has the casino. They hide there to wait to get transport to another planet. Empire does show up though, so Lawson has his son and Devin actually escape through the secret tunnel that actually leads down to a train station. So they get onto this train. Next thing you know, Marak is there and he's coming for Devin, man. His choreography in this fight is so amazing, and he wants Maul, and next thing you know, Maul's there and he helps Devin, and oh my god, this fight is so sick, especially when both of them go double-edged lightsaber. Oh my god. Actually cuts one of the cables to the train, separating them from Marak, turns off his lightsaber. That's enough of that. And then we cue over to Marak, who's kneeling in front of a hologram that's apparently his master, and saying that, hey, Maul's a little bit of trouble. We need a little more help over here. I'm going to go ahead and give episode 5 a 7 out of 10 and episode 6 a 9 out of 10. Still so damn good, ramping up. Cannot wait to see even more action, crazier stakes. Does Devin turn to the dark side? Do we see Darth Vader? I have no idea. Type down in the comments below what you thought of these episodes, and I'll see you next week.